the game against Sedgewick. Tell me about how you boys feeling coming into the game?
Feeling good. We're just going to have to get pucks deep, lots of shots on net, and skate hard.
Your first year on the Imperials. Tell me, how do you like the team?
It's great. Good group of guys, and it's good hockey.
Yeah, and you scored the first goal for the team this year. Tell me a little bit about that.
It was just a pretty sweet shot in the ozone that went in. And yeah, it was good.
All right, best of luck there tonight. Cheers.
We now ask that you remain standing and recover for a national anthem. Performed tonight by Imperials and singer Brooklyn Tucker.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With holy hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. It's the Stettler Imperials versus the Sedgewick Sabres. They are the defending ECSHL champs. Should be a good game tonight, everyone. Thanks for joining me on the live stream. We are Hometown Productions and Media. Once again, glad to be helping out here and broadcasting local sports to you. For everything Stettler Imperials, make sure to head to our YouTube channel as well our website, hometownmediastettler.ca. As we get ready for puck drop, the game has begun. And as usual, the first period is brought to you by Amco Electric. If it's electrical, we do it. As the puck starts in Sedgwick zone, but flipped out by the Sabres. Looking like a pretty good crowd tonight here at the Stettler Rec Center. Both sides filling up nicely as Wright's behind the net. For the breakout, that second pass didn't connect to Cassidy, so sent back in, but the Imperials get control. And a shot and a quick save. Looks like it's Travis Child in net again tonight for the Sabres. And Simon Thielman in net for the Imperials, shot wide by the Sabres. Feeling pretty cozy up here in the makeshift broadcast booth. They got the heaters going and everything, so that's definitely a positive tonight as Stettler gets it in front of the net. Back to the point. To the far side corner. Stettler, a check on a Sabres player, and Stettler is able to keep it in. Still have it. Kistner rings it around. Stettler looks to get it in front of the net. They can't, but it gets back to Norman at the slot, or at the point. A shot through the slot goes wide. And Sedgwick gets the puck And the rest of the team will change as number 44, Bergsith, took it into the Imperial zone. Sent back in on a delayed offside. 2 players. And I'd like to welcome Josh Nixon to the crew. Josh is our camera 2 operator tonight. So thanks again to Josh for joining the team. We keep growing here at Hometown Productions and Media, so we like that second camera angle. Definitely adds to the broadcast as Stettler is on the power play, as you can see on your screen. That one eludes an Imperial and goes all the way down the ice. About 34 of you watching the stream right now. Thanks again. Stettler breaks in, and I think Child got a piece of that one as the Stettler player Houston ended up in the corner. Back out to Stettler. Ross, the shot saved by Child with 50 seconds gone in the power play. Sent down the ice by Sedgewick. And here's right over to Kistner as the Imperials, with 50 seconds left on their power play, are in the zone. Accepted, gets out to center, and Kistner has to shoot it right back in. They haven't got a heck of a lot going on this power play. A couple of shots maybe on Travis Child. But here comes Stettler with some fresh legs coming out with 20 seconds left on the power play. Over to Quade Cassidy. Near side corner, now behind the net. Shot, and goes wide. Back to the point. Only a couple seconds left on the power play as a Sedgewick player exits the penalty box. Stettler does keep control for the time being in the offensive zone. Sconopole loses it at the line, and we have a whistle. Now Stettler has to kill the penalty. They charge forward, try to get a pass in front of the net. Now picked up by the captain of Sedgewick. And a shot going high, blocker just misses. Stettler might have an opportunity here, but the defender will back check nicely, but will get a penalty out of it, and maybe an elbow coming to Sedgewick. We got interference anyway. And that's what the call will be, interference for the Sedgewick Sabre player. A scrum in the corner. In this first period, brought to you by Ampco Electric. Both teams, they've got players in the box. Big kick save there by Child, as the Imperials had a great opportunity in front of the net, but flashes the leg out and makes a great save. Keeping this one 0-0 with 13:45 to go. That's center ice. It's Sedgewick with it. It's 4-on-4 right now. And 11 seconds to go in the Imperials penalty. And then they will have a brief power play. Here's Ross coming in and down the ice. Here's Cassidy trying to break in. Can't with 10 seconds left on the abbreviated power play. That one stolen by Cedric. A shot blocked in front. Now here comes the Imperials. Houston. A shot ricochets over the net. Cassidy sends it back. No one was there. Kistner was on his way. Houston picks up the loose puck. Now it's McClemens with it. And now taken away. Cassidy has it by himself. Takes a hit, sends it into the offensive zone. Kistner will fire it back in. Not a lot of high danger opportunities other than that one save that Child made. Kicking his leg out to stop the Imperials. Shots are 6-1 for Stettler. Hansel drops it off. Kistner has it now. Off the glass and chipped in. Child elects to play it around the boards. Lang with a shot. Rebound and save Thielman. Cedric can get the puck toward the net, and it's out and had to be sent right back into the zone. Stettler recovers now and takes it over. And there's a pass. Shingoose has it, taking a shot and a save by Travis Child. Face up to the left of Child, sent in. Two Stettler Imperials there. Fight for the puck. Puck ends up in the corner. Picked up by Stettler. Can't make a breakout pass. So the scrum continues. Ross sends it over, and Shingoose can't get a handle on it, and that ends up being an icing call. Ross picks it up, flies down the ice. Shingoose just can't get a handle on it, can't get a shot on net, so here comes Sedgwick. That's Brody, a shot wide. Sedgwick, they're getting some looks, but they haven't been able to get one clean on Thielman. Shingoose and Dunn crash as Wright takes a shot. Rebound picked up by Sedgwick. Houston makes the pass. Nice little move there by the Imperial player, but couldn't get a clean pass away. Out to center ice, and Kistner off the glass. That puck will end up in the Imperial zone, kept in onto the stick of an Imperial, but taken away by Sedgwick. Out in front, then stolen nicely again by the Imperials to avoid a good chance in front of the net. Norman over to Turnus, has to settle things down again. Still no score here in this East Central Senior Hockey League Saturday night matchup between Stettler and Sedgwick. Has become quite the rivalry over the years. A shot saved by Thielman. It's in the crease, picked up by Stettler and kept in nicely by Sedgwick. Fired back in by Sedgwick. $7:15 to go in this period, brought to you by Ampco Electric. Behind the net, Thielman sends it over. Back to the point, a shot. Wide of the net and picked up by Ross. High shot. Shingoose will elect shoot again into the glove of Child. Face-off won by Sedgwick. Houston grabs it at center ice. Here's Houston now. Can't get the pass over. there was an open Imperial. And that puck sent into the Imperial zone. Shots are 9-5 for Stettler. 9-6 now as Thielman makes a save. Kistner, and I believe that's Schneider of Sedgewick getting into it. Obviously, the words are being spoken. I don't know if you can hear anything. Probably can't. It's probably a good thing. This comes after a nice save from Thielman. See if we got it. Cedric grabs it, sends it back in. And a big collision there at center ice. Didn't look intentional, but looked like it hurt nonetheless. Now about 53 of you watching the game on your device or your TV at home. Thank you again for watching our broadcasts. We'd love it if you'd hit the like button on the stream today. That just helps the stream get to more people, reach far and wide as much as YouTube will allow, if you know what I mean. The constant battle with the algorithm. Anyway, here is Stettler with it. All right, so we got some offsetting penalties, it would look like. 5-on-5 still. The shot wide, maybe clipped the pad of Child. And it'll go for an icing call. Once again, thank you to Ampco Electric for being our first period sponsor. Out in front, a rebound to the side of the net. Still can't put one past Child. Sedgwick gets it in, but immediately fluttered out. Actually kept in and onside by Sedgwick. Pass to Cassidy with some speed. A shot. And a save. We'll figure out some. And we have another penalty coming, a high sticking call.
At Boston Pizza, a fast lunch doesn't have to mean fast food. Now you can get a $15 lunch served in just 20 minutes, including your choice of a main, side, and drink. That's right, lunch for 15 bucks at your local Boston Pizza.
Our main sponsor of every live stream this season is Boston Pizza in Stettler. Stettler is on the power play. Kistner has it at the point. Back to Kistner, and Wright will have to go and collect it. Now we've got this Imperials as Shingu's. The shot deflects and ricochets high and hits the roof and comes back down. Hits the ceiling. Back to Ross at the point. Ross has it again. As the Imperials set it up. Looking for the first goal of the game. Shot blockered away by Child. And shot out. With 1 minute gone on the power. Houston drops it back. Gets down low to Cassidy. And a shot on net. Well, wide of the net as it will get out. And Shingoose picks it up. Drop pass to Houston, who will take the shot. It goes wide as well. And Kistner can't keep it in. Kistner grabs it. And dumps it in with 15 seconds to go on the Imperials power play. This first period coming to a close. And the Sabres will successfully kill that penalty kill. As Stettler's had a couple of opportunities on the man advantage this period. Hansel gets dumped. Looks for a penalty, none coming. Kistner, a shot for the point, rebound. Shot saved by Child. One minute to go as you hear from Eric, the in-arena announcer. Cassidy off the boards, but kept in by Sedgwick. A loose puck as Turnus has it. Turnus shoots. And Child will make the save with a penalty and power play upcoming. So Stettler's on the power play with 17 seconds to go in the period, so they got to make quick work of this power play, at least in this period. Shot picked up after the deflection was Rost. Gets one on net. And a save by Child. And just a couple of seconds left, and that will do it for the first period. Shots are 17-6 for Stettler, but no one has scored a goal yet in this one. Stettler will return on the power play for 1 minute and 36 seconds. We will be right back after the first intermission. Thanks for watching. We're Hometown Productions and Media. All right, we are back. We're Hometown Productions and Media. It's the second period. It's the Sedgewick Sabres visiting the Stettler Imperials on this Saturday, November 8th. So far, it is scoreless. If you look at the updated standings, Irma is currently undefeated. Provost is 3-1, Stettler 2-0-1, and then Sedgwick just behind Stettler at 2-1. So even though the season is still very young, there's still a little bit on the line as far as standings are concerned. Stettler comes into the second period on the power play for 1 minute and 36 seconds. And I always like to thank you for joining us. Let's do a quick check to see how many of you are watching the stream right now. Oh, 33. I'm sure that number will increase. Nice shot there by Josh. Second camera tonight. As Stettler has possession, it is an Imperials power play for 1 minute and 22 seconds. And Sedgwick can't get it out. Now they do, and the Imperials chase down the ice. That pass almost set up a nice break for the Imperials. Sedgwick player has it and battles with Cassidy. Now picked up by Stettler. A shot off the side of the net. And the puck is loose now, as it was frozen to the boards. The Imperials have it. Now trying to set it up on the power play. Scores! I believe that's blocker side on Child. And Stettler is up 1-0. And each goal, the Imperials score on the live stream. It's presented by Boston Pizza. Stettler now looking for more, as they're again on the power play. Stettler on the power play again. Looking to go up 2. Behind the net to Wright. Wright will take a shot and a save by Child. They'll give us time to take a look at the first Imperials goal. A break for Sedgewick. And a save by Thielman. Here's Rost. Through the neutral zone and picks it up himself. The shot saved by Child. Rebound. Shot out of the zone to safety with 23 seconds to go on the power play. Cassidy backhands it in. Out in front. No one was there to pick it up and sent out, and that will do it for the Imperials power play. Now we're back up to 45 of you watching the stream now. Make sure to give us a like. We're at 8 likes. Would love 2 more to get to 10. That was sent around. Picked up by Kistner. To the point, a shot. Sticked away. There's a shot high. And number 18 of Sedgewick got a stick on it, but that one went wide. Still a dangerous opportunity. Sedgewick keeps it in. Down in the near far side corner now. Stettler has it. And Fournier couldn't get it too far, as that one is into the glove of Thielman. There's a Sedgewick player who gets roughed up. Now it's back to the point and not kept in, evidently, as the puck is down the ice into the Imperial zone. Off the boards, Ross couldn't get a handle on it. Shots are now 21-9 in favor of the Imperials. Right. Passes it over. Now a potential odd man rush. turned into just a dump and chase for the Imperials. Right at the point, a shot doesn't get through. The right will have to chase it back to center ice. Houston finds Rost, but it ends up on the stick of a Sedgewick player, and Sedgewick sends it into the Imperial zone. And that one shot out of play.
At Boston Pizza, a fast lunch doesn't have to mean fast food. Now you can get a $15 lunch served in just 20 minutes, including your choice of a main, side, and drink. That's right, lunch for 15 bucks at your local Boston Pizza.
Stettler, that pass to Cassidy. Good job to corral the puck. And the whistle is blown. As you can see there, some punches are being thrown in the corner. Dylan Houston in the middle of it. Also, have you liked our video and have you subscribed to our channel? We're currently at 700 subscribers. We'd love to get a few more today, you know, maybe. We're at 701. Let's get to 705. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Let's try to get 4 more. That's all we ask. Here's Sedgewick. They're on the power play now. Back to the point, a shot blocked, but Sedgewick tried to keep it in. There was a bouncing puck. They could not keep it in, and now they're back into their own zone trying to start things back up on the power play. Thielman shoots it, and Stettler can't get it out. Good play by the defenseman on Sedgewick to keep that puck in with a minute to go on the power play. Sedgewick looking to tie things up. There's a shot, and Thielman makes a save. Obviously a lot of conversation on the ice currently. I'm not sure what's going to transpire, though, from this. Right now, Sedgewick has 50 seconds left on their power play. The refs are deliberating, and looks like they'll keep everything as the status quo. And Stettler can't get it out. Back to the point. In the slot area, around the net. Can't get a shot on Thielman. And the puck will leave the zone and kill some precious time with 5 seconds left on the power play. Thielman will cover it up. All right, let's do a quick refresh, see if we got any new subscribers. No, not yet. Again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd love it if you do. Stettler 1, Sedgewick nothing in the second period. 11:11 to go. Make a wish. Shots are 21-11. It is even strength now. There's a shot. Ricochets wide. Now Rost and 2 other Imperials charge. Nice pass and even better save by Child, who gets across and makes the save. And the puck comes all the way down the ice. The move by Rost, a shot. Didn't get much on it, goes wide. And Sedgwick clears. Now Turnus of the Imperials. Langs at center ice of Sedgwick looking for the puck. Doesn't come his way. Kistner has it now. Off the boards, and that one should go for an icing, or at least onto the goal for a whistle. Right slaps as Stettler has a holding penalty and will go to the box. Cassidy tried to jam it past Child there, but to no avail. Shots are 25 to 12, 7:13 to go in this period. Cassidy fought hard, but ends up with a tripping call there. Wright's not the biggest fan of that call, obviously. Well, that was a trip, evidently, and it will be a power play for Sedgewick. Stettler has been pretty good on the penalty kill tonight, though. Haven't really allowed much to the front of Thielman. Any save he's had to make hasn't been incredibly difficult. All right, on the power play, it's Sedgwick. Here they come. With some space and a good stick. Rebound. At least deflected right to a Sedgwick player. Couldn't put it home. Good opportunity for Sedgwick to tie it up there. That puck out of the reach of the Sedgwick player, but the refs say he touched it and didn't call icing, so Sedgwick is able to attempt at setting it up on the power play. They can't, and it's sent down the ice with less than a minute on the Sedgwick power play. Stettler intercepts. Fournier battles for it and gets it out. Good penalty killing with half a minute to go. Thielman sends it around and picked up by Rost and sent to center ice. Pistner battles for it. Grabbed by Sedgewick with the penalty expiring for the Imperials. Cassidy's on the ice. Tried to block it there. Cassidy is on the ice, looks for a pass, but Sedgwick got it, and Thielman had to make a good save. Cassidy's pass just out of the reach of the other Imperial. Good pass, but again, Cassidy not quite where he wanted to be there. Right, a shot. Right, loses a bit of an edge. Pass to Houston, taken away by Sedgwick, and here comes the Sabres. And we've got an icing call.
Ticket number is 627-92976. If you have black tickets, ticket number 627-92976. Please give me way to the
Stettler shoots through the legs of Travis Child and makes it 2-0.
Once again, our new shootout winner, we are looking for a black ticket. Ticket number 627-92976. If you have that ticket, please take away in the lobby. Once again, that ticket number is 627-92976.
Stettler wins the face-off. Shot on net. Good goal by Adam Turnus to make it 2-0 Stettler. Stettler picks it up. Shot toward the net, picked up by Cassidy behind the net. And a big hit there. Stettler player will shoot the puck into the Sedgwick bench. And Imperials icing call. Come all the way down the ice. Make sure to stick around during the intermission as Landon Chambers reported on the doctor shortage in Stettler that has dramatically improved. Here's DeYoung. Out in front, no one there. Picked up by number 18 of the Sabres. Over toward Dunn, but now picked up by well, either way, we got a penalty here. A cross-checking call's coming up. And Stettler gets it out immediately as they are killing a penalty. Kistner with the cross-checking call. All right, here comes Sedgewick. That's Lang. Can't get it in and sent out by the Imperials. Hansel chasing after it. Just over a minute to go. Can Sedgewick get on the board before the expiration of the period? Back to the point. There's a shot off the stick of Thielman and out of play. Kept in at the line by Sedgewick. Back to the point is Lang. There's a shot wide. Chase for it. Picked up by Sedgewick. Still on the power play. 30 seconds to go in the period. A shot blocked and Stettler gets it out. Two of them. Stettler runs into the player, into the goalie on the odd man opportunity. Back to the point, a shot saved by Child. As now both teams have a penalty. There's a shot, and it's loose between the legs of Child, but the whistle is blown. And that'll do it for the period. shots on net, 28-18. Still in favor of Stettler. And we'll be back for the third period.
After Stettler faced one of its toughest healthcare challenges, the community celebrating a dramatic turnaround in physician recruitment.
We were in a tough place last year about this time. Last August, we were down to 6 doctors in our community. We were experiencing closures of our emergency department, and our poor doctors were trying to hold our healthcare together in town. And we were in dire straits last year at this time.
The community came out for a rally in July 2024 to show their support for the remaining doctors. Since then, both the town and county approved a financial incentive to recruit physicians to the area.
We currently have 14 doctors. One's still on his way. He's doing his PCA in Drumheller. But we have pretty much a full contingent of doctors, and certainly both clinics are full.
Lovell was behind the Stettler Needs Doctors efforts to rally the community and councils to find a way to bring specialists to Stettler, particularly in child delivery and anesthesiology services.
Yeah, it was a community effort. It was multiple agencies that were involved. We had community groups. We had the town of Stettler, the county of Stettler that stepped up, and we certainly have worked hard.
Community's efforts have also drawn the praise of the provincial health minister, who recently took to social media to highlight the efforts. Despite Stettler's success, communities to the east are still seeing physician shortages during the overnight hours. While many are pleased to see the doctor shortage subside, questions remain whether it was the local government's responsibility to fund doctors. The town of Stettler attributed 4% of their 6% tax increase to property taxes in 2025 as a result of the doctor incentive. Looking ahead, Lovell says they need to focus on keeping doctors in Stettler.
Now we have to switch to retention, making sure that the physicians that are here are happy, that they've got support that they need, making sure that they're fitting in quite well in the community, and helping them continue to get settled as they negotiate the new area and the new doctors that are here.
All in all, the situation is looking better than it has for many months. If you're still in need of a family doctor, contact either the Stettler or Heartland Medical Clinic.
Both clinics have doctors that are accepting patients. The doctors slowly build up their panel. So again, we ask that you please be patient with them taking on new patients. But the goal is to ensure that we have everyone in our community doctored, and making sure that they have the ability to get healthcare services within Stettler and don't have to travel out of our community.
For Hometown Productions and Media, I'm Landon Chambers.
And we're back for a minute as it's the quick shoot to win. Are they going to win something? I'm not sure if I remember anyone winning yet, but there might have been someone that won one of the smaller prizes. This guy might get close. He looks like a hockey player. Dressed for the occasion. All right, let's see this. Get close, my man. Get close. Oh, and it was close, just to the left of the center hole. And we'll be back. All right, third period has begun. We had a bit of an internet issue there for a couple of minutes, but looks like we're back up and running just fine. Had to reset the Wi-Fi network, but here's Cassidy. Brings it in, and it's a power play for the Imperials. Stettler up 2-0. In the third period, they have a power play for just 22 more seconds. Quite the beer tower behind Thielman. Stettler folks here have been throwing them back tonight. That's picked up by Sedgewick, blocked it away by Thielman. Now to center ice, picked up by the Imperials. Back to the far side boards and kept in by Sedgewick. This live stream and every live stream this season brought to you by Boston Pizza in Stettler. I'll be there tomorrow. So Morgan's laughing at me, but it's true. I'll be there tomorrow, so come see me and have some pizza pie. 2-on-2 now. And Stettler picks it up. And chipped in by Hansel. Front of the net. Stettler had it for a moment, but Lang chips it out. And sent right back in for an icing call. Another good crowd here in Stettler tonight. Both sides of the rec center have filled up nicely. As Stettler picks it up. Shot back in. Out in front, another big pad save by Child. He's made a couple of massive pad saves tonight. Sorry, I wasn't talking there for a bit. I was posting to Facebook, get some more people to watch the game here tonight, as we're going to have a good ending to this one, no matter what, I'm sure. 5 minutes into the third period of play. Child drops it off. Shots are now 30-19 for Stettler. Out in front, a shot wide. There's a shot, blocked away by Thielman and picked up by Stettler. Pass to Turnus, dumped it in, right onto Child, who covers up. All right, now we're just waiting to see if we win the 50-50 tonight. I'm sure we will. We've got great luck with the 50-50. There's a shot from Turnus. The captain goes wide. And picked up by Sedgewick behind the net. And out in front. Got to be careful with that one. To center ice. Lang with it. Takes the shot, rebound. Blocked in front, another shot, and it goes wide. Turnus can't get it out. Picked up by the Imperials again. To center ice and dump down the ice. Chipped in by Sedgewick. That pass doesn't reach an Imperial, so it goes all the way down for an icing call. Once again, every live stream this year is brought to you by Boston Pizza in Stettler. They've been big supporters of what we do here at Hometown Productions and Media. Out in front, dangerously, but the Imperials pick it up. Sent down the ice. And Wright is able to get there in time. Not quite, actually, as it's at center ice now. You can expect the Sabres to be putting on some pressure now, down by 2. Here's Cassidy. Behind the net. Gets taken out as Sedgewick takes control. Got a 2-on-1 opportunity here. And the player elects to shoot, and Thielman makes the save. The backhand goes wide. Sedgwick putting on some pressure now, but a good block by Houston to get it out. That backhand behind the net of Stettler. Now it's out to center ice, the opposite blue line. Stettler's going to have a few more moments in the offensive zone. As they send it down and covered up by Thielman. There's a shot. Goes through the paint into the near side corner. Now 2 Imperials take charge, wait for some fresh legs. Turnus is in front. Gets a shot, saved by Child. Stettler picks it up, Turnus loses it, but has some backup. Stettler player gets checked. Turnus picks it up. Turnus almost loses the puck, and then does. Now a scrap for it. Along the boards, it gets frozen. Now it's loose and sent down low. Loose puck picked up by Sedgwick. And that puck gets checked off his stick. Child has it. That puck shot off the glass, and Dylan Houston grabs it. There's a shot from the Imperials that goes wide. .9:34 to go in this final frame. Stettler still leading 2-0. Decent contact there in the corner. There's a shot. Thielman might have got a piece of it. It comes out front, ends up in the net, but it's kicked in, and it's no goal. We didn't quite catch the play there, so we couldn't see how definitive of a kick it was. But that's the call on the ice, and it stands, and it's still 2-0 Stettler. And we have about 72 watching the game now. Good way to wrap it up with some good viewership numbers. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, we'd love to see that number increase tonight. We're at 701. Shot sent back in. 8:30 to go. Third period. Picked up by Sedgewick. Rebound. Scores. And that one, there's no doubt about that one. It's 2-1. Big goal by Sedgwick to make it 2-1. And Stettler scores! Right after. And Stettler regains the 2-goal lead. It's 3-1. Eric George didn't even have time to announce the Sedgwick goal score before Stettler would get on the board again. Now Sedgwick with the shot trying to get on the board again. That was J.J. Fournier's goal. Seven minutes to go, 3-1 hockey game. Sedgwick with it at center ice. Lang now finds some space. Dangerous opportunity in front there for the Sabres. Ross will pick it up. to center ice. Here comes the Imperials. That pass doesn't get through the legs of a Sedgewick Sabre. Ref takes a spill. Looks like he's okay though. Turnus gets it out of the zone. Chased by Fournier. Now Stettler has control again. Hansel will send it into the Sedgewick zone. Stettler with an opportunity. Child is down, but Sedgewick is able to get it out. And Wright will chase after it and get the icing call. There's a shot off the shin pad of a Sedgewick player into the corner, rimmed around. And the whistle is blown as the puck was frozen. Sedgewick can't get it in deep. Cassidy chops at it. Gets it into the zone as the Imperials go for a change to get some fresh skaters. Rost looks for Shin Goose. The puck was just bouncing a little bit too much to get a handle on it. And the puck goes out of play. Ross the shot high and wide. Child picks it up, gets behind the net, and picked up by Pfeffer. And sent in to the zone by Bergsid. And they look to set something up here. With the game in the balance as they're down by 2, the Sedgewick Sabres. Steered away by Thielman. And that one's sent out. Chased by Stettler. And it sits there just outside, so a delayed offside. Bit of a misplay in front of the net, ends up to Child, who covers up. Battle for it, and Wright picks it up. Wright's on his own. Well, he did have Cassidy with him, but he has to go back into position now and does pick up the puck. Number 12, Rost fires it in. Child. Backhand. Over to Bergseth. Now it's Stettler who has it and sends it back in and kills some valuable seconds on the clock. Picked up by Stettler's Rost. To Kistner. And sent back in. Thielman passes it over. DeYoung now. To center ice. Battle for it ends up to the captain, Lang, on the Sabres with only a couple of minutes left here on this Saturday night. It's 3-1 Stettler. Probably expect Child to be pulled at any moment now. Well, pretty impressive beer tower today. Good for the beer vendors. They've had a good night, it would seem. Well, are those kids going to knock it over? What are they doing? Obviously too young to take part, really. But this is dramatic. It's suspenseful. It's like, what are they going to do? Looks like they're innocent. They're not going to do anything rash to knock over any towers. And Sedgewick has pulled their goalie. And a shot. Thielman is up to the task. Stettler can't get it out. And back to the point. Sedgewick. A shot. And the captain, Turnus, with an empty net, finds the empty cage and makes it 4-1. And Stettler is up 4-1. .103 to go. It's okay. 45 seconds to go. Stettler with a 4-1 lead. They'll extend their point streak to 4 games as they'll improve their record to 3-0-1. No regulation loss yet for the Imperials. Out in front, covered by Child with 22 seconds to go. And 15 seconds to go, sent back in by Kistner. Sent around. And that'll do it for tonight's action. Stettler wins 4-1. As the crowd celebrates the Stettler Imperials victory tonight. And we are Hometown Productions and Media. Final shots on net, 42-32 for the Imperials. They are victorious. Thanks to my production assistant, Morgan. Josh on camera 2, Landon on camera 1, and the interview that he did earlier. I'm Alex. Thanks for watching the stream. We'll be back for the next home game.
At Boston Pizza, a fast lunch doesn't have to mean fast food. Now you can get a $15 lunch served in just 20 minutes, including your choice of a main, side, and drink. That's right, lunch for $15 at your local Boston Pizza.